Alright, what's going on, guys? Gdoggcasey here, getting ready for another Final Fantasy XIV Leveling Series episode. This time, we are finally kicking things off in another city, sitting here in New Gridania. And in this episode, we're going to unlock all of the classes that are in this city. So that's going to be the Carpenter, the Archer, the Lancer, the Leatherworker, the Conjurer, and the Botanist. And what I'd actually like to do is let's start with the Botanist, because that's probably the one that might take the longest. And also, we haven't done a gathering one yet. Well, we did actually, never mind, scratch that. Fishing is gathering, but it works a little differently, so let's go ahead and find out what botany is all about. Is it this one or is it the next one? It's the next one. My bad. I actually don't have a lot of experience doing botany either. When I do gathering, typically I do mining, and we'll be doing that in the next episode. But we come here to join the Botanist Guild, and just like everything we did in the previous episode, we're gonna then have to speak to the Guild Master. Who I think hangs out outside, yeah, there. Is that a he or a she? I can't tell. Oh, it looks like a she. Fafucha. So she gives us our axe, or whatever it is, a hatchet, and we become a botanist. And we put on some clothes, and we take away the stupid chocobo hat, and we create a new gear set, and there we go. Alright, so let's pick up our level 1 quest for botany. Now, there's a chance we might already have what we need for it. Nope, that's not true. We don't have any. So we need to pick up latex, and latex can be found outside Blue Badger Gate and Yellow Serpent Gate. Okay, well, let's go do that then. Set up my hotbar again. So gathering is pretty interesting. It's also not the most exciting, but it's still implemented better than it is in other MMOs like World of Warcraft and things like that. Let's go to Blue Badger Gate. Because it's just a little bit more involved. You know, in WoW, you see a node, you run up to it, you chop it down, that's it. And some people might actually like that better than this, because it's a little bit less involved and it's a little quicker. So I guess I'm not trying to say that this is, like, objectively better, because it's just going to depend on what you like to do. But what we want to do is we actually want to use this ability called Triangulate, which I'm actually going to put over here, because it should always be on at all times. There's no reason for it not to be on. And we look at the mini-map and try to see where our botany nodes are. We can see them here. They're little green leaves. So if we run on over here, we'll see the tree we can chop at. Now, this I like a little bit better than fishing because we can actually choose what we're going for. When you're fishing, you just get whatever bites, right? But in this one, we know we need latex, so we can come here specifically for latex. We have a 95% chance to get it. Gathering, by the way, is one of the easiest ways to chew through any rested experience you have in a bad way. Most of the time, it's not actually going to be efficient to do that. So if you have rested experience, you might want to consider spending that on your higher level questing classes to get the most out of it, because when you come here and you're gathering, you just chew through it like you wouldn't believe. Luckily, we had already done that yesterday. We chewed through all of our rested experience yesterday, so it doesn't really matter too much. Run over here and we should be able to just finish our quest here. Latex. Beautiful. So we have everything we need. We can run back into Gridania, which I think is this way. turn this bad boy in, and we'll be done with botany. So it was actually pretty quick today. I thought it was going to take the longest. In fact, it might actually be the quickest. But it's kind of fun, you know, and it's not really going to make for thrilling video content. In fact, I'm already kind of noticing yesterday's video not getting the greatest traction. This one probably won't get that much either, and same with tomorrow's video. Because most of you guys already know how to do all this stuff, so it's not like you're going to learn anything from me doing this, but it's just part of the process for me, so I'm okay with that. If you guys want to skip these videos, it's absolutely understandable. In fact, if I was watching somebody else do a Let's Play of this game, and I knew they were doing this kind of stuff, there's a chance I might skip it as well. Depending, but it's not the most exciting procedure, that's for sure. Alright, so we turn this in. We are now botanied up. We're going to be gifted a gathering shirt, I believe. Yes, look at the latex. Yeah, there's a gathering shirt, which we are already wearing. So we're already good. Alright, next up, let's do some leatherworking. I'm going to get the crafting stuff dealt with first, and then we'll round it out with the other questing classes, or whatever you call them. Yeah, they call them Disciples of War, or Disciples of Magic. I just like calling them questing classes, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Here's the Leatherworkers Guild right here. Leatherworking is another one that I just haven't really put too much time into, but no matter which crafter you actually are, it all works basically the same. You just need different materials. And then things will start to change once you get up to like level 15 and level, I think, 37 or something like that. Like later on in the crafting life, you will get certain abilities that you really, really need in order to make the high quality stuff, if that's what you want to do. And I am somewhat interested in seeing if I can get to that point, but that's still going to be much later on. Alright, so here we go, becoming a member of the Leatherworkers Guild. We're gifted our head knife. So we are now a leather worker. Turn this in. Come over here, create a new gear set. Boom, leather worker, LTW. She wants a circle of leather. So that's right here. We just need animal skin. We already have animal skin from killing things out in the wild, so we don't have to buy any. Now let's set up our bar here. Do our basic synthesis, and we'll be done with that. Already leveled up. Alright, look at that. That leather is just beautiful. We get another gathering shirt. Or crafting shirt, sorry. Which actually, she should be wearing. There you go. And that is it for leatherworking. For now. Alright, so we're going to go over to the Carpenters Guild now, which I think just the Aetheryte Plaza is good enough. And we'll get that taken care of. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, here we go. Yes, 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 I would like to be the carpenter. Alright, he's going to give us our first saw. Which requires me to hit the right button and equip that. We are now a carpenter. Once again, create a gear set. There we go. Fix our bar. And then he wants 1 length of maple lumber. So we need 3 maple logs to be able to do that. Maple logs right there. So we'll buy 3 of them. And then synthesize it. And that's that. Okay, so we are done with the crafting classes in Gridania. All we have left now is the questing classes: Archer, Lancer, and Conjurer. That's pretty quick. We're already sort of tearing through things here. Well, we got the Archer over there, so let's do the Archer first. So we'll head over to the Archers Guild now. Oh, whoops. The Archer is a class that I have a lot of interest in, actually. I think that it would be a lot of fun. It's a lot more fast-paced. And I know I'm always making the comparisons to WoW, but I was just recently playing WoW, and, you know, I still have the feeling of it from when I was playing it. And honestly, it is... it's probably the class that plays most like a WoW class. It's a lot faster paced, so if you like the faster paced playstyle, I think the Archer is probably the way you're going to want to go. It allows you to keep moving at all times, for the most part. I don't actually know if there's anything that forces you to stay in one spot. There could be, I might just not be aware of it. I've only ever gotten... I did unlock the Bard one time on Creechador, but then I never played it past that. So basically level 30 is my experience with the Archer and the Bard. Alright, here we are. We're archered up. I'm gonna go out and shoot some basic enemies. I'm also gonna equip the recommended gear. There we go. Oh, no, don't do that. New gear set, Archer. There we go. Oh. So they want to go to Central Shroud. Okay. That's down here. I'm not attuned over there yet. And that's another thing, like, most of the time, again, what I'm doing right now is totally not efficient use of my time. There's no real reason to do all this other than my own idea of how I like to play the game and just get rid of all those blue quests off the map. You know, it's just my playstyle. And once we're done it, we can move past it and not have to worry about wasting any more time again, but it's just the way I like to do it. But if you wait until you've completed the main story quest before you start doing this, then no matter what you do, you know you're gonna have, you know, the Aetheryte attuned, so you can easily travel over there. Like, that's a big reason why, you know, you should wait until you've completed a game before you even do, like, gathering or even crafting, because a lot of the stuff that you're going to end up needing, you won't be able to get unless you're far enough in the game. So, we're just going to sit here and just keep using heavy shot over and over. And I like that you can keep on the move. It suits my playstyle to be able to do that. Some squirrels here. There you go, get wrecked. There we go. I think I still have one more for my hunting log. I do. There's that taken care of. And then we got some fungars. Oh yeah, so we have straight shot now, which is actually what we want to lead off with. It's a bit of an interesting mechanic. So you start off with straight shot, and it gives you this buff that we can see here, which means we have a higher chance of critical hit. So you basically want to always have that buff up, so that you always have that chance at a critical hit. But overall, it does less damage. Its potency is 140, where this one's potency is 150. So, it's not a huge difference, but it's enough to understand that you probably want to use heavy shot more often. And there we go. Raging Strikes. This is a good ability. Increases your damage dealt by 10%. It's just a straight up damage boost. So we want as much of those as we can possibly have. Being an archer, of course. Okay, so we're done with the archer. Only 2 left. And this video is going to be relatively short then if we go about it this way, which I'm cool with. The next one's going to be a little bit longer because there's at least one extra thing that we're going to be doing. So that's not actually unlocking a class, and that actually takes a good 10-15 minutes maybe, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. And of course, what I'm talking about is unlocking the gold saucer, which is something that I don't really take part in all that often, basically at all, but it's still something that we got to unlock, so we will be doing that. Alright. There we go. That door doesn't open. Alright, let's do the Lancer next. Actually, you know what? Let's break it up. Let's do the Conjurer next. More of a spellcaster. We were just doing DPS, so let's go to the Conjurer's Guild. Of course, the Conjurer is the class you're going to want to go with if you want to be a white mage. And as far as healing classes go, you really can't go wrong with the white mage. It's the classic healer. It's got everything you would ever need. And it's a fun class to play. We'll talk to the guild receptionist. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I do. Yeah, give me all your talk about healing and nature and other things like that. Cannot skip it. Click, 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 click. Yes, I embrace nature. So he's going to give us our first stick. There it is. This guy's having a animated conversation over there. I don't know who he's talking to. Oh, he's giving a teaching, maybe. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense, actually, now that I think about it that way. Here's our weathered cane. Boom! We are now a conjurer. Yes, I did such a good job equipping that. And where are these? In the same spot. Okay. So that is Central Shroud. So I should be able to take this to get out there, right? Boom. Alright. So we're going to be killing very similar enemies here. In fact, I think it might actually be the exact same enemies. Only this time we're doing it with stone. And this time we don't have the freedom to move around as we launch our attacks. At level 2, we unlock Cure, which we'll have no need for the time being. Go. And of course we unlock Arrow as we hit level 4. This is our damage over time. But we're not going to be putting it to much use right now. So next up is the Lancer. Let's talk to this Chocobo Keep as well, just to get that exclamation mark off of her head. Okay, so next up, Lancer's Guild. Lancer's Guild! Blip, 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 blip. I'm a little ahead of myself there. Thought I could run off to the Guildmaster, but I was wrong. There we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put on our spear. And we are now a Lancer. Oh, I didn't do that for the Conjurer, did I? Hold on. There. We can still just go right back to being the Lancer. It's the same 3 things we gotta kill again. So back to the Central Shroud. These people must be so upset, these animals. I'm sorry, I've been exterminating your entire race as different classes. Wow, just had another huge sneeze. Sorry guys, I almost didn't mute the mic in time there. Well, actually I hope I did mute it in time. I like the Lancer. I think there's a decent chance that Lancer might be one of the classes I go for earlier rather than later, potentially. Alright, and there we go. We got Vorpal Thrust, which is just part of our combo. A lot of the DPS classes have, at least the melee ones anyway, have a combo that they want to put together. So we have ours now. Actually, I'm not going to use Sprint because we're going to just run in here. Oh, did I not even turn in? Oh, man. I don't know what happened to me. I didn't even turn in the Conjurer's quest. It's a little weird. Did I do that with anything else? No, I don't think so. Alright, off to the Lancers Guild to turn this bad boy in. Then we're going to switch to a Conjurer again and go there and turn that in. And then there's one more thing we got to take care of while we're in Gridania. Before we say goodbye for a little while. Alright, we got that dealt with. So let's switch back to Conjurer. Okay. Beautiful. So we've unlocked every class in Gridania. Now there's one more quest we're looking for. I don't know exactly where it is. It doesn't appear to be on this side though. I think it's on the other side. So that's where we'll go. Head over to New Gridania. There it is. Saw that one coming. That's the one we want. So level 14 quest. It's the same type of thing we did in Limsa with the level 14 quest that was over there. And I almost forgot to do this one. See you, right? Yeah. So this one is going to unlock another dance for us. And we just, I think it's the same thing as before. We just have to run around and talk to the specific people. Hello. Now we need to speak with someone in the Carpenters Guild. Now we have to give toys to 3 children. And it looks like they're all in Old Gridania. Okay, so let's talk to Bubbly Boy. One here and one here, okay. Gleeful girl. And Bashful Boy. Okay. Where to now? Back to this part. Okay. This is a really important quest, guys. So please bear with me while I complete it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, you did it. Good job. We were a born dancer. We were born a dancer. Whatever she said. Can I skip yet? No. Blah, 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 blah. Some sort of drama. Well, there we go. We've completed that quest. We've unlocked the other dance. The Harvest Dance. And with that, we can finally take off out of here. Head over to Ul'dah, where we will end this episode. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I know I said earlier in the video, it's not necessarily the most exciting things to watch right now, so if you are sticking around, then I do appreciate that. Excuse me, I do appreciate that. In the next episode, we are going to unlock all of the classes in Ul'dah, including the Thaumaturge, the Pugilist, the Gladiator, and the Miner, the Weaver, the Goldsmith, the Alchemist. Did I miss anything? Maybe not. That might have been all of them. Potentially. And then we're going to do this one here, right here. It could happen to you. This one is going to involve unlocking the gold saucer. So once again, guys, thank you very much. Hey, there's the FC mate right there, just running on by. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.